Yo, what up? GM, what's up, guys? Today is February 15, 2026, 7 a.m. Got pretty good rest. Um, I was gonna, I was gonna trade last night, backtest, but for some reason, I got food, and I was like, fuck, I need to go buy right. I need to get some. You know what? I got that little yawn. Yesterday, I got off work 6. And then came home, got some food, and then I went to sleep like around 9, bro. 9, that was crazy. I was like, fuck, why do I feel so sleepy? But then I realized, I'm like, dude, I've been up constantly around like 4 or 5 a.m. and then go to sleep around like 12, 1. So I only had like 4 to 5 hours of sleep every single day. So I fell asleep at 9, and then I woke up at 12, got some water, went back to sleep, and I woke up today around 5 again. I was like, you know what, let me get a full-on sleep. But went to sleep back again, woke up at fucking 6:30, bro. My body was like, nah, you got enough sleep, bro. 1 more hour and you're waking up. But yeah, now we're back, full-on energy. Going to the gym lately. Went to the gym on Friday, right after work. I was there until like 10, bro, 10:30. Luckily, there was a YMCA that was open around that time, so I was like, let's get this work in. Bro, I was getting that work in, bro, and at the end, I was looking at myself like, damn, I'm fucking getting shredded, bro. Getting shredded. I just gotta start doing a little bit more cardio and keep pumping these abs, bro, because they're getting there, bro. They're getting there. And then I was thinking, I'm like, dude, same thing that I'm putting the work in at the gym, same thing I'm putting the work in at trading. It's like, with trading, it's like, okay, so like the gym, you can kind of relate it. So like, you put all these reps in, you into the trading charts, you put on all these reps, bro. Start doing these tradings, you start doing backtesting, it's like you're doing reps. So, back at it again. So I was filling up my trading chart, bro, that I have here, and then this one's crazy, bro. I something's not adding right, bro. Something's not adding right, bro. It's like 10% loss, 89% win, bro. Huh. That's crazy. So I I am expecting a loss in a couple trades soon, hopefully. Just so I can realize what I did wrong or what I'm doing wrong right now. I'm like, okay, I'm getting it. So, and then I'll show you guys. So let me put it on the 4 hour because it is kind of like too much. So look, this is backtesting. Looks like I just joined into it, bro. This is for the trade for right now. We're gonna go to a previous day. I'm gonna put my notes again just so I can keep recapping it and see if I have anything that I have to add onto my notes. So these are the notes that I have. I'm gonna go back again and show you guys. Step number 1: mark your previous dailies and previous daily lows, 4 hour and a 4 hour one, and a 1 hour highs and lows. Mark your Asians, London sessions, and New York sessions in a 30-minute chart. While Asian and London is happening, also add your highs and lows liquidities. So right now, I've just been using my Asian sessions for right now. Wait for a pre-market New York session. We'll give you an indication for 8:30. So that one I've been ignoring. I've just been doing this one for now. I'll use this one. There is going to be market, so I'm just gonna go through it, right? Show you guys a trade. Previous daily highs, previous daily lows. Okay, so we marked those already. So we're gonna go to a 4-hour chart. We're gonna go see what we have for a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. We see a 4-hour chart, 4-hour high here. We see plenty of lows here, but I'll mark the lowest low. That would be right here. So this is my 4-hour low. 4-hour low. We got the 4-hour high. Okay, so we see this is from the previous day from back then, but we still gotta mark those because they haven't got hit yet. So we got that 1-hour low. We got this 1-hour low. All these 1-hour highs, they have been taken care of, bro. So like we don't really have many 1-hour highs at all. So yeah, that's crazy. So go to 30-minute chart. Alright, so this is agent session open on the 30-minute chart. So agent session, we're gonna get agent session 18. Let's go to 9:30 right here. 10:30, and those are my marker right there. Those are the ones that I want to aim at. So we're gonna hit New York. So we're gonna let the play chart until we almost are near to our New York session. You remember, you just want to analyze how the market's going, what it's telling us, and where it's heading to. Sometimes I like to range it from, so I'll be at a 15-minute chart. Once I see it ranging, once I see it going, I like to switch it to a 1-hour chart and then see the 1-hour candles and see how far is it heading. I do see an imbalance gap here. This is a really imbalanced gap that I always get refilled no matter what. So we're going to put imbalance there. And let's see where we're going to be heading to. For our liquidity, touch the top. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, there we go. So you see, imbalance candle got refilled by New York's agent session. So now we're gonna mark our agent session lows. We see agent session low here. Agent session high would be this one basically, but since it already touched my 4-hour high, so just like little touch. So we're gonna probably like edit it here and just put and Asian high. Let's see my 1-hour chart, what it's letting us know. So now we got 1-hour lows here, 1-hour highs here. We got 1-hour high here. We got another 1-hour high here. So we're gonna mark those now too. 1-hour highs. We got 1-hour highs here. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna go to our 5-minute chart now. And then let's see what we're looking at. Alright, so just look at my notes. Let's see what we already done. Oh shit. Alright. So we already marked our previous dailies. We marked our Asian sessions. Waiting for a pre-market session. Pre-market session will indicate you from 8:30 to 9:30. I'll just show you guys what that really means. From 8:30 would be here, right there. So if you let it play just a little bit more until we hit okay. As candle would be closer. Okay, there we go. So we do see a reversal back up. We don't see any impulse candles, any fair value gaps or stuff like that. I do see one right here at a 5-minute chart. Right here, this one. This one right here. That's an fair value gap. That was priced back down. Now it's just tracing back up. So that's a pretty good indication. Retrace back up. Do we see a break of structure? Not really. A break of structure would be this one right here. This is our recent break of structure here. We'll mark a break of structure. Mark a break of structure. Oh, that is the highest rated. I never made it. Oh, this is fucking hard. Do I have this saved up, bro? No way, I don't have this one saved up. Where is my trap music? Here it is. Trap music. Wait, that's trading music. Trap music. Here it is. Oh. All right, market structure break, heading to the upside. Now, do we have any in fair value gaps? Not really. I have this one too right here, but it's close to this one. So we had this in fair value gap right here. This in fair value gap right there. So let me go back to my thing. So we were on here. So there is going to be a market manipulation, 930 to 950. You will see a liquidity sweep from the highest in SMT. In a 5-minute chart, look for a fair value gap or 79% retracement or a break of structure or a market structure break. Note if fair value gap goes all the way through, it's a trend continuation. If it does or does not reach the middle of the fair value gap, it's an indication of the retracement. Once we find one of our indicators confirm key levels, fair value gaps, 79 Fibonacci, or the market structure or break of structure, it will give us a better understanding of the market trend. Once we confirm step number 4, we set our equilibrium. So sweep, you want to see a sweep, we want to see a fair value gap retracement or continuation, and then we want to see a market structure break. So let's see, so right here it's already 30, so by 950 that would be here on this one. Let's see what it would let us know. Okay, we got a sweep on these, another in continuation. Okay, so we see our fair value gap here. We got a fair value gap retracement back to the upside. We did break of structure. So now if we go to our 1 hour chart, let's see what our 1 hour chart is telling us. We are with the bullish candle, but we are ranging between that area, between 6,900 and then 6,924. So 6,956 to 6,924. We are going to be ranging onto that area, but we did find a market structure break. So our candles indicating us that it's bullish. We see a lot of bullish candles, but let's see. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. Oh shit. 5-minute chart. So we did see a retracement into this fair value gap right here. What is that for? This one has to be right there. Yeah, 950. My timing for my entry would be at 9:30. That's the timing. I want to time it there. Let's see where it's gonna head to. Okay, touch our fair value gap. Perfect. That's a good indication. We filled that impulse candle, heading back down to the downside. Okay, another fill up to that gap. Perfect. So now we got an fair value gap retracement here. We got a break of structure heading up to the upside. We refill this gap right here. We're seeing an uptrend now. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to break it down to the 1-minute chart now, since we already found our indications already. So we're going to mark to the recent low and recent high. So recent low would be this one. Recent high would be this one. So now I want it to retrace back down to my equilibrium and then head back to the upside. Let's see if it's going to happen. Remember, entry would be in 10:30 just to give us an indication. Oh. Okay, there we go. So we did break equilibrium before we entered. So now we want to see recent low, recent high. Now, I know TGR would have been like, no, that's not your recent low, that's not your recent high. I know, bro. My bad. You got me on that one, bro. You got me on that one. Recent high would be this one. Recent low would be this one. Correct. You're right on that one, my brother. So entry would be up here now. Let me see if I can. So we're going to be aiming to this high right here. We already filled this in fair value gap. We already filled our imbalance candle. We already made a break of structure, market structure break. We already made a liquidity sweep on our lowers, heading to the upside. You're right, my brother. You're right. Now, he does have a strategy that he would enter at 10:10. So if that would have been the case, bro, literally our entry would have been to this one, and then we would have been aiming to these, even to these highs. But Let me stick to my strategy real quick and see how it goes. If anything, I'll just switch it between 10:10 to 10:30. That's usually how I had it too. So let's see. Yeah, entry should be from 10:10 to 10:30 latest. So I always like to time the things because sometimes you can get a liquidity sweep and then back to the downside. So let's see. So my entry would basically be on that right there, heading to my lowest interim low, heading to these highs up here, and then let's see how that happens. Okay, yeah, entry, we entered, fill up gap. No way. There we go, we take profit. Stop playing with me, bro. Y'all play too much, bro. Y'all play too much. This fucking chart plays too much with my feelings. So good take profit right there. Now we got a good trade. I forgot to go to my back to my 1 hour and look. Oh, that's perfect. If I would have gone to my 1 hour, I would have been like, okay, bullish all the way, bro. Send it to the fucking roof. No way, that shit was funny. That shit kind of got me, bro. That shit got me on a 1 hour chart. So, oh, Jesus. Still good trade, though. Still good trade. If I would have entered on to my other trade, though, 10:10, I would have held it a little bit longer until up there. So, let me see. So, 10:10 would have been here, bro. 10:10 would have been here. You would have marked your recent highs, recent lows. Entered on this candle. Entered on that candle, putting on my interim low, and then would have been aiming onto these highs, and then we would have taken profit all the way up there, but that's a little bit too. That's from 10:10 all the way to 10:49, so that's about like 39 minutes. 39 minutes on that trade. But we're gonna go with my chart that I just did, so that would be cheating if I just did that. So now we're gonna go back to so this is how I set my stuff. So I grab dates. I go to, where's my dates? Dates. And then we're gonna go right there. So it took us 19 minutes, bro, to do that trade. Now, if we would have done it, actually made a trade on that, let's see. Let's say we would play on a, let's see, 1 second. I need an upgrade. Are you for real, bro? Yeah, that's not gonna play right. So I don't know why it does that, but you guys get it. My entry would have been on this part right here, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So basically, and then we had in fair value gap here. It just didn't retrace back down. That's crazy. Like, it's a mess. Hate the beach, and I stay in California, when I was in the sun, and the seat of my sweater of adventure. Clouds in the valley center, touch my neck and I touch yours. Okay, so let's do buy. We'll be a little bit more specific. Let's do almost like $500 on it. So So 40 units for $500. Let's enter that trade. Let it play. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Rookie mistake. And I should have learned this. Take profits, take profits. Take profit, bro. What are you doing? What is y'all doing, my man? Okay, there we go. I love the mounts. I love the house. Sure, no browse. Boom. Hit that. Take profit right there. Now, if you would have made, so let's put the chart. Let's be more realistic, because I would have not made 37 grand, bro. I would have not made 37 grand out of a $500 trade. So risk reward basically was at a 2.7 risk reward. So I have to multiply by times 7. So 500 times 2.7, $1,350 just for that trade in 19 minutes. Seems reasonable. Seems pretty good. Now, if you would have had put, let's say, if you would have had put 12 grand on it times 2.7 risk reward ratio, you would have made 32,000, bro. On that single trade, bro. On that single trade, 32 grand, bro. Crazy. But that's when risk management comes in. That's if you have a lot of capital and you're ready to lose 12 grand like that. Yeah. So that's the trade for today, you guys. Like I said, I'm not really gonna keep doing more trades because it would take a long video. Plus explaining each part, going through each session, going through each candle, like how I just did fair value gap sweep, and then you got to put a market structure break, you put it there because you're going to see a reversal back to the upside, and if you would have just kept continuing, you would have put your breakup structure, you know what I'm saying? It's like too much, bro, too much. Your bias was bullish. Bias would have been bullish. Why? Because you got a liquidity sweep indicating you with your 1 hour charts and your 4 hour charts, letting you know it's bullish. It's ranging between that range. So yeah, that's how it goes. I'll catch you guys in another trade. I'll see you guys later. Deuces. So yeah, I will catch you guys on another trade. I'll see you guys later. Like I said, February 15, 2026, 7:58 a.m. I gotta go work today, bro, on a Sunday too. Bullshit. Alright, but I gotta be grateful. I got a job. That's what it is. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.